Howdy everyone, Poacher here with an Age of Magic video, and tonight is a pretty good night. Playkot have released a hotfix for patch 1.8 and some things have changed. So we're going to go over it, talk about what's changed, and hopefully some people, including myself, are going to lower our torches because I think we've made some progress here. Here are the notes. If you want to read them yourself, they are on the official Facebook page for Age of Magic. They're on the fan-made Age of Magic Facebook page. They're on Reddit and they're on Discord as well. So head to any of those if you want to read them yourself. This is the information though. We'll go over it. New hotfix is ready and we're uploading it on servers right now. This change will take effect in the near hour. So bad English, but that's fine. Near hours, we can deal with that. This time we fixed the following errors. Resetting the initiative of the heroes after the counter strike. Now, that's a pretty big one. Heroes that were affected with the counter-strike ability, if they struck back when they were hit, it would reset their initiative bar. So that's pretty big, okay? That was affecting a lot of characters. They would essentially never get their turn because every time they would retaliate, their initiative bar would set back to 0. So, big one. I'm glad that's fixed. I'm glad it's been fixed soon. The error with the number of raid tokens in the first raid, so I think they mean the easiest level raid there, their numbers have been decreased. So I don't know if people were earning too many tokens there, but apparently that's been decreased. With a pop-up message about choosing a device. Again, never had that issue, so those haven't really affected me, so I don't want to demean anyone and say something stupid here. I haven't heard anyone saying that raid tokens have been too much. Obviously, people are going to be pretty silent about that, but I guess you'll find out in the next few days if this decrease is really noticeable or not. But yeah, stick around. We might hear some stuff about that. So that's the bugs and whatnot for the game. Now we're moving on to the changes within the game. This is gameplay that they've changed here. Having analysed the feedback from the community, we've decided to make the following changes. Just that sentence alone is so refreshing to hear. They've listened to us, they've changed some things that we've complained about that we thought weren't fair, and this is a really big step. This is a really big win. I've already read this, so that's why I'm saying it's a big win. So let's go over it. Added 3 slots of items to the Valley of Treasure Market. Prices for the items have become slightly higher. I don't even care about the increase to the price of the items. I am just so happy they've put equipment back in that store. They removed equipment. It made that store completely useless. If you'd stockpile currency for that store, it was useless. Sure, if you were still collecting heroes, then that part of the game had some type of value. But removing the equipment devalued that currency so much, and they've listened to us, they've put the equipment back. This is huge. This is going to affect you younger players much later on in the game when equipment becomes very important. That is a huge win. I am so happy about that. Added level 4 cubes to the Valley of Treasure Market. Again, that is huge. In my last video, the response to 1.8, when they removed the equipment, I complained that their argument for removing the equipment was that the focus was skill cubes in that store, and they didn't even have the max level skill cube, so it wasn't a valid argument. They've even added that skill cube in there, so again, another big win. This is going to help people later on in the game when you're trying to get that level 6, level 7 skills on your characters. You will eventually get a lot of those skill cubes playing the game, but they are quite painful to get compared to the other skill cubes. So again, another big win that's going to help people a lot in the future as well. Or if you're at that higher level and are struggling for those cubes, that's going to help you. That store just gains so much more usefulness now that it's ridiculous. That's a huge win. Good work, guys. So I've pre-read this. I think they've muddled up the order of the points here, but we'll go over it anyway. Raid rewards were recalculated. Now the rewards will be approximately equal with 1 raid, but the rewards for 60% and 100% raid completion will become higher. So I think they've evened out the 3 difficulties. They've lowered tier 1 because I feel like that might have been too high, and then they've equaled it out from there, but then they've increased the rewards you get from 60% and 100%. Like, I know some of those difficulties are very hard for clans to get. These are raids, guys. I think that's what everyone needs to understand. These are raids. They're meant to be very difficult content. It's something you need to work towards, figure out, strategize, communicate. That's what these are for. It's meant to be difficult. It's not meant to be easy. Not everyone's meant to be able to do it, but yeah. I think the higher rewards is definitely showing that they realize that it is very hard, and they're going to reward people much more now for doing hard work. So yeah, that's good. Next point, reduce the difficulty of the last mission in the second raid. Again, they're aware that it's super hard. They've even gone far enough to reduce the difficulty of the last boss in the second raid. And then the last point, the rewards for second and third raids have been increased. So again, realizing that these raids are super fucking hard, have more rewards for completing it. If you're getting those top tiers, 60, 100%, have the rewards, you deserve it. So overall, it's just free stuff in the end. This is stuff people are already participating in. You're getting the rewards anyway. Now you're just going to get more rewards. I'm not going to complain. I'm happy with that. I'm always happy to take free stuff. Finally, on the last note of the document, the team does not plan to stop there and will continue to fix errors and polish the gameplay. We thank everyone for who helped us by reporting errors via support and sharing us constructive feedback. So again, man, like people have been writing this past week about the update, especially that gear, and unfortunately Swamp Killer, but she didn't get a mention in here. Hopefully buffing and nerfing heroes in the future becomes a lot smoother process than what's been happening now. I think the feedback again is going to hopefully change that. If not, we'll just do the same thing next patch. Like, something needs to be done about the nerfing, but overall I'm happy with what they've done. The items coming back into the shop is a huge win. Even the skill cubes, again, massive. The rewards becoming greater. Awesome. Happy with that. And they've nerfed some difficulty within the raids as well. So overall, good hotfix. I'm happy with it. Hopefully nothing goes wrong in the game now. But other than that, props to Age of Magic for listening to us and changing those few things. Good work to everyone that spoke up, did what they could to get their voices heard. The support means a lot, and it obviously paid off here. I'm personally not going to count this as making a video. It wasn't very hard to do. I will be releasing a video tomorrow. A lot of people have been asking for a tier list. I have made one. I'll be releasing it tomorrow night, though, for those that need one or want one or are even interested in what I have to say about the heroes in the game. That will be released tomorrow night. So if you want that, stick around for that. As usual, guys, thank you so much for watching. If you have any questions, please feel free to ask. And wherever you are in the world, take care of yourselves and enjoy the rest of your holidays.